Hello all, welcome to Memoirs of an Ugly Man. In this episode, I'd like to talk a little about dating apps, and I think I'm finally gonna throw in the towel over dating apps. I mean, I didn't really use them much anyway, very little, but the last, say, not so much time that's gone past, I've been using them. But more of just a, I don't know, just a time pass maybe, because I already know that I'm gonna get no matches. I already know that. It's not going to be a surprise to me. I've been around for a while and I know how it works when it's dating apps or dating websites, which are kind of outdated now. But dating apps are, if you're ugly, I already know the score. So last couple of weeks or so, I've been just on it, just to be on it, and I just swipe right on everything. Is it right or left? I can't remember, but swipe yes to everything. And so the results are as follows. I think in the last couple of weeks, my matches have been, drum roll please, 0. That's right, a clear 0. The only matches I got were from scammers, fake profiles, catfish, things like that, but they were minimal. It was the scammers were minimal, but in terms of real people, real women, 0. But I already knew that. I already knew that. So, every day I'd swipe on 5 to 10 women. That's all I could, because I've swiped on yes to everyone already in my area. So I don't want to extend the search zone too wide, because what's the point? But everyone in my area is just it's 0. It's 0. And I was like swiping, I think either today or yesterday, and I thought, what is the point? Like, I already know what the score is. I already know the score. We're not talking a sample case of a couple of months. We're talking a sample case of years, literally. So yeah, I think I never believed in them anyway, due to experience in the field of dating apps. But I was just on it just to, like I said, time pass. But it's just utterly pointless. I mean, it's just utterly pointless. I'd be much better off spending those 5 to 10 or 15 minutes just learning a new language on like Duolingo or something. So I'd be much better doing that. So yeah, I think I'm done with it. There's no point to it. And people who are gifted in looks, they will never understand, I think, truly. Women don't have a clue. The women do not have a clue when it comes to dating apps. They think dating apps is like shopping. Whereas for men, ugly men, it's like you're fighting in the trenches with no hope of success. You're gonna run across that field in no man's land, and that's it. You're doomed when it comes to dating apps. But yeah, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. I've watched a couple of videos of women that have pretended to be men to see what it's like, and I've seen women say that they feel so negatively about themselves, and that's after a couple of days. Imagine, if they had to do that for a lifetime, you know. But that's the ugly man experience in this world, in the West anyway. So yeah, it's pointless. Dating apps are and it's not just ugly men. I've noticed it's not just ugly men. I think more and more men every day are giving up on dating apps, and I think that's because pretty much all the women are pulling towards the top 5 to 10% of men. So even if you're average, you're getting completely overlooked. So I've had women say to me that, or I've overheard women saying that dating is much easier for men than it is for women. But that's because when they say things like that, what they're thinking of is the men that they are choosing, which is the top 5 to 10% of men. Of course, those men are going to have it easy when it comes to dating. Of course, they're going to get countless matches. Of course, it's easy for them. But they're pulling towards the guys that are tall, handsome, well built, possibly, successful, possibly. Of course, right? But the people that are average or below, they don't even register on the woman's radar. So, when they say dating is easier for men than it is for women, they are not talking about possibly 80 or 90% of men. They're only talking about 10% of men. So yeah, I think it's finally time to throw in the towel. As Aurea Man / Savvy Guy has said many times in his videos, I think it's time to just accept it and be like, you know what? If by some miracle, by some amazing miracle, you get the opportunity of romance, I very much doubt it will come from dating apps if you're average or ugly, or definitely ugly. So underprivileged in looks maybe is a better way to say it, but it is what it is. You know, I've been told point blank that I was ugly. So, you know, it is what it is. It's not nice, but it's the reality. But yeah, underprivileged men in the looks department. So yeah, dating apps pointless. Don't waste your money for them. If you're wasting your money on dating apps, well, I feel sorry for you. I really do. I have paid myself. I'm not immune to have fallen into that trap, and I've wasted over the years hundreds of British pounds or hundreds of US dollars, and yeah, it's just pointless. I can't say, I don't think I've ever had anything happen from dating apps ever. So there's other ways. There's other social media or warm approach, which again, if you're ugly, is you're already it's as you're playing on extreme difficulty. But for dating apps, I think you may as well classify that as impossible. That's impossible. At least near impossible. So yeah, so this is a video of me throwing in the towel over dating apps. Love to hear your guys' questions if you have any, and I will catch you the next time.